Happy Saturday. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and sane. So today I am doing some marinara sauce. I'm gonna make it myself because I no longer buy it anymore at the store. So I'm gonna do a quick demonstration for you. And I love it because I've also figured out how to do my own Alfredo sauce as well. So I'll have to do that on the next one. But let's go ahead and get started, right? Let's go ahead and preheat our oven for 350 degrees, right? Get that started. And the great thing about making your own marinara sauce is the fact that you have control over all of the wonderful ingredients. So you can put all of your fresh herbs and spices, and you can just taste all of the deliciousness and love that you have put in your sauce. All right, let's get started. So what I do, of course, I buy my organic tomatoes and I already have them diced up here. I put a spoonful of coconut oil in there. I've also put in bay leaves as well, right? So I have that in there. Also, let me show you just very quickly. Can you see here? This is the tomato diced, right? This is what I do. I literally scoop this part out, right? And what I do is I have like a container here and I put that in there in the strainer and I literally use my guacamole thing until I get something different. And I just smash all of the juice out into like a pot here. I know this may seem like a lot of work, but really it isn't. All you have to do is get you a nice drink, right? And it's fun. Turn your music on, you're gonna love it. I take the diced tomato and I just literally slice it up, right? And I just put it in there, right? The next thing that I put into my marinara sauce, I also use red bell peppers. You can use orange, you can use yellow, whatever you want to use, that's fine. I don't discard this. I typically put this in a nice glass bowl here because what I can do is I can make my own broth. Ooh, so I don't waste anything. I experiment and I get every penny of my money's worth when I do organic vegetables. So I just slice these up like so. And of course, I just drop them in there like that. And the red bell peppers are really high in antioxidants, right? So this is what we need, right? More than anything. And then we'll go ahead and we'll slice up the orange. And this is really, really easy. Me personally, I got tired of buying the marinara sauce at the store. When I was looking at the ingredients contain lots of sugar. And I don't know like how much, I don't know how much is truly organic, and I don't know like how much seasonings they're actually putting into that container. So I like to be able to control my own ingredients as much as I possibly can. And it doesn't take any time at all, honestly, because we're preheating the oven and this is gonna stay in the oven. And again, put my little condiments in my little glass bowl because I'm gonna make a nice broth with this. Mash out all of the tomato juice as much as I possibly can, right? Also too, I also put in garlic, fresh garlic. I put that throughout. Not only do I put fresh garlic throughout, but I also chop up some really thin slices of ginger. Even though I use the ginger powder, I put the ginger throughout this also as well. I also chop up some nice shallots, and I sprinkle some shallots throughout there as well. I also mix up my own seasonings as well. I use oregano, I use bay leaves, even though I use the bay leaves itself. I use the bay leaves powder also. I also use oregano. You know, I use the mustard, Indian mustard as well. So I put that on top, just a little sprinkle. Another thing that I would put in here also is a little bit of red onion. It can be a red onion, it can be white, whatever you want to do, that's fine, because again, red onions have medicinal purposes. So we need that. And you can cut them up any kind of way, because the thing about it is, and you can just sprinkle it like that, it's going in the oven, it's going to melt, right? So it's all gonna get submerged together. I do have this onion also, so I mean, we can do both, that's fine. It's this onion, woo, is sweet. So to bring a little bit of sweetness to it. So that's fine. And you can also, if you want to put some sweetness into it, you can also use a maple syrup, right? As well, a pinch of that is fine. So much fun, right? So just slice it up like this, and I think we're good. One thing about the making your own pasta sauce, you get to control the narrative here, right? So this will probably, I mean, it could last a week, honestly. A nice plant-based pasta of your choice. These are fresh basil leaves. You can cut them up, you can just sprinkle them throughout, right? I mean, this is smelling good already. Okay. Can you see? Look at that, right? The oven's so ready for me. Now, last but not least, right? This is my tomato juice, right? That I squeeze from the tomatoes. And I just saturate it like that throughout, okay? Let's see what else I need to put. Also, let's see, these are additional herbs. Herbs de Provence. You can sprinkle that on top as well. You can't have enough herbs. You cannot. Let's do a dash of salt. Himalayan salt, of course, because it's the best and you deserve the best, right? And after that, let's do a little bit of veggie broth and pour that on top, right? Oh my goodness. It smells divine already. Look at this. I'm altogether beautiful. There is no defect in me. Put this in the oven for about an hour to an hour and a half while you take care of yourself, okay? Be good to you, and it's gonna turn out delicious. After it's done and it's cooked, you're going to put it into a processor and you're gonna blend away and you're gonna pour it on a nice pasta of your choice. But my choice, chickpea pasta. All right, I wanted to share that with you. Be good to you, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.